Hello and welcome. We're Magic Academy, and I'm your head seeker, Randall Brown. And this is Magic Academy. We're joined today by Aliza.
Magic Daddy, did I tell you you could be unsupervised tomorrow? Because I feel like that is a very, very bad thing to do without permission.
Let's be bad. Evelyn.
Hello. What's up? I have cottage cheese with me today.
Kavika.
Wait, does that have the blueberries in it?
Yes.
Oh, that's so good. I love it.
Kavika.
Glad to be in your presence, Magic Daddy.
Glad to hear too. And Sarah.
I tried to get away from it, but you can't escape. I'm going to read you a text thread between myself and my boyfriend. I should sleep. I love you. I love you too. Sleep good, baby girl. Sleep good, my little cream pie. Both from me.
Precious.
That has layers. You can be a part of the Magic Academy.
My relationship with my boyfriend is like an ogre.
You can be part of the Magic Academy of making sure that you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. And while you're doing that, let's hop into today's episode of Oathbreaker.
Where did that go?
Where the hell did that come from?
We're going to Oathbreaker.
Let's go on down to Onadbyr.
Well,
What in tarnation happened there, sir?
Well, golly
Man, I
gosh,
wish I
darn
would have
gosh
started
dang,
episode 1 out
Randall.
like that. You guys would have lost your mind. Canonically, like, trashy accent Southern. Ugh.
Well, golly gosh dang, Randall. You say you're going to hog tie me up in your barn?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna bend me over those hay barrels?
Yeah.
I'm
Milk me
bad
like a
at this.
cow.
I don't do dirty talking. I'm not really good at it.
You started this.
Never finish it though.
That's not my fault.
I'll
Oh,
make sure you finish it.
no. That's on
Sounds
Lexapro,
Sounds like
baby.
he's got some performance issues.
No.
That's what happens when you take
Everyone gets
Lexapro, baby.
performance anxiety every once in a while. It's okay.
And I'm sweaty. All right.
Lexapro's the worst. On the
So,
one hand, I don't want to kill myself. On the other hand, all I want to do is have intimate moments with people, but I can't finish anyway. So it's like, what do I do? I'm trying to be YouTube friendly.
Yup.
I'm talking about
I
Lexapro.
hope this
is
energy comes in the
now.
games.
This is Sarah's podcast.
Oh boy.
That should be Sarah.
Look, it's
Okay.
grapes.
So is Alan dead?
Before we get to Alan, we are going to take a glance back at our dark hooded figure. We see them this time sitting on a throne.
Wait, we don't have a note taker this time. I have to pull up my notes.
Don't have a note taker.
I need to pull them up. Give me a second. Give me a minute. I'm so sorry.
Don't
so
take those for
sorry,
Kate. I'll be
chat.
so pissed.
I know. I'll take care of it this time. I'm so sorry, chat and viewers. Give me like half a moment to the festival games. What date is it? 9, 10, 24. Okay, I'm listening.
I love you.
Anyway, so we're moving to the festival. No, I'm just kidding. So this dark hooded figure sits on this chair. It's obsidian-like and has piles of small reports that have started to gather on the sides. Oh shoot! I was supposed to look something up and I forgot. Sorry, that was me.
It's like, I
When
don't
did his
remember that.
voice change?
I
Imagine
meant
if
to
that
look
was.
something up, but I plumb forgot.
Imagine.
Oh my
just- Oh,
It's
that'd
like
be
We
Karen
are-
Knightley in
we are
Pirates of the
sorry, this
Caribbean.
this is gonna be one hell of a session, y'all.
It sure is. I'll look that up later. I'll switch what I'm gonna do. You see this figure getting up from the chair, and moving towards the window. And as they do, they pull open these very old, rusted iron bars that kind of swing outwardly open the balcony over a small ledge that overlooks a large, vast kingdom. And a little bird, a raven, comes out of the sky, lands right next to him, and has a small rolled up parchment that he pulls out of the bird's beak. Pulls it open and reads out loud, "To His Eminence. Upon investigating the recent breach detected by the portal, I regret to inform you that this was a mere false alarm. Our arcane sensors were momentarily disrupted by an unusual fluctuation in etheric currents. ... We think." Nice, Waylon. No intruders were found and the portal remains secure. Our mages have recalibrated the system to prevent future disturbances of this nature. I assure you that the integrity of the portal remains uncompromised. We continue to monitor them closely and ensure no actual threats arise. Your will is as unyielding as ever, and we stand vigilant under your command. Idiots. And he tosses the piece of paper off the balcony as you see it flutter down the side of the cliff. And as it does, it pans over the camera, a swishing across as it pans back to the five of you. Who are in the midst of the King's Games, a festival of great rejoice and excitement. For it is time for you to experience all that this place has given you. But in this moment, where we had previously left off, Alan was teetering over the bottomless well, kind of looking over, their hands pulled back on the rock surface, the ruined rock surface. And you hear the crumbling sound of rock as the side of the well starts to give way and you start to feel yourself fall forward. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, do I do? Yeah, I'm gonna do the digital. I'm gonna do the digital. I'm gonna hope for the best. That's a 24.
24. Alan, you feel yourself falling forward, and the second you do, you look up and you see a hand outreached at you. As you grab it, you look up to see Lord Sinmonder, who had rushed over and looks at you, goes, What are you doing? And they grab you and hoist you back up as you're starting to fall. And then looks at the party. Are you guys idiots?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I am. I can't vouch for the others.
No one who has ever gone into this has come back out.
Was
You
it-
ought to be better careful.
I think that's what makes it so appealing.
I wasn't gonna stop him.
From falling?
From looking in the well. Also, I'm not dexterous, so that probably wouldn't have ended well.
Fair enough. Thank you, Lord Sin. It is. I appreciate you not letting me plummet to likely death.
That's the ideal. We have had a few stray beings pop out of it, all dead, just bones. I didn't want you to go in and possibly pop out somewhere else, being just bones. That would be terrible. And Riccio needs you, Alec.
Wait, do you mean right now? Do I need
No,
to
not
go
right
back
now.
to...
Enjoy the games. I've talked to Riccio all day. You're supposed to be participating in all of the games.
Yes, I've been told to participate in everything. So far, I have. I did fairly poorly in the music contest.
That's what you did. Wonderful.
Well,
Yes, I heard you
thank
got a score of 1.
Yep. Next to the lowest score you can get. But you know what? I tried, and that's what counts.
You know,
These three over here, though, they did quite well.
you guys are headed over to the Nimble Eagle next, right?
If that's what's next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You heading that way too, Lordson?
That's me.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I looked right at Kavika like, come on.
Yeah, Lord Sin.
Lord
You're
Fel.
Lord Sin, he's Lord Fel. There's a difference.
God.
Too many lords.
I'm going to investigate. There was some writings on the bridge people had talked about. I'm going to investigate that. We have some people attempting to climb the bridge now.
Oh.
Some
What
rebels,
is-
I guess.
What does the writing say?
Oh.
We're not sure where they came from, but the writings say a curious thing lies at the top of the chain, claiming it is a true heroes game. So people are assuming that they have to climb to the top of the 9 arches.
Oh.
Not a chain.
There is some chain going up, like holding some of the bridge up. But
Oh, how do you think? Maybe it's a prank for the games.
No.
could be an actual treasure hunt. Could be someone
Treasure
playing a
hunt.
cruel joke. Could be a scam of I don't know, the golden ones again. But I
That's
won't
a
know
good
till I
one.
investigate. So I'm gonna head over there. You guys are welcome to join or head off to the next event at the Nibble Eagle. I hear they're doing archery. But, above the crowd is the draw of that one.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I would be fascinated to see this writing.
I think so too.
I'm fine with that. Archery's never been my strong suit.
No, me
I
either,
could do
but archers.
So you guys are forgoing the archery event to look into the riddles.
Yes.
You said
Yes.
treasure.
Yep.
You pressed the button.
No,
I
that's
gotta
fine. That's
go.
fine. I don't want to do. Yeah, we'll see it. I'll see it. Yeah. Anyway, you guys head over to the. Let me pull up the map. The 9 arches, which should be revealed for you guys. The bridge is flat and made out of 9 stone arches, which is where it gets its name. And was rebuilt about a decade ago by King Waldron. You can often see couples kind of taking their rowboat underneath and kind of looking at it. A lot of times people scratch, A plus C on the inside for their initials and put them in little
Oh.
hearts.
I was about to say, I thought you were going to say A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Why are we carving this into the...
Nine
You
arches
see
with the
Alan
mathematical.
writing A squared plus B squared equals C squared on the bridge.
Those academic
Um,
vandals!
And sure enough, as you guys get to the 9 arches, you see that there's this painted clue on the road, and it's painted very crudely, very quickly. And it says, "A curious thing lies atop the chain, claiming it is truly a hero's game.
I'm sorry, is it at the top or atop?
At the top.
Thank you.
I look
And
up.
Lord Sin kind of crosses his arms and goes, I don't expect some of you guys are going to climb up there and see if there's actually a clue up there, are you?
How high is it?
Yeah, how high is it to the top?
About 40 feet.
Oh, I could climb
Be right
40
back.
feet. Yeah.
I could be right back.
Oh, are you gonna
You
magic
take-
yourself up?
I'm gonna vortex warp myself to the top.
Yeah, it's 1d6 per 10 feet, right? For falling?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, then my math's right. Steffi.
I'm gonna start climbing, but only 10 feet, not 15 feet up.
Okay.
And then
on,
Blessings
put
of the Raven Queen to plop myself on top. So I'll probably get there about the same time that Felly does.
And Alan's just climbing. He doesn't need to because he sees the
Lord
two
sitting there
magic
at the top with
themselves
his
up.
legs dangling off the edge, just like.
As you all so Fitz, are you staying on the ground?
Yeah.
Sorry. Lord Fell, you are using magic to fly?
Oh, vortex warp! I just teleport.
Got it. And Alan, you are climbing. Alan, can you make me a DC 16 athletics?
Yeah, you know what? I sure can do that.
And as you climb up, you see the guards start moving, and Lord Sin goes, "No, they're with me. Let them be. They're experienced in this. They'll figure it out." And you see the guards kind of like get back into place, kind of looking up, like shaking their head.
That's another 24.
Absolutely, you get up, no problem. Yes, Fitz.
As you all get to the top, you this weird almost seems like a mirage of like feathers fall around you, and you look down, and I've just waved my arms just in case you all fall to your, and I say just in case you all fall to your death. Now it won't hurt so
Thank
much.
you.
Appreciate it.
that.
Oh,
And the three of you see written at the
That's so
top,
cool.
again, crudely and quickly, to find your treasure, you need to do less than you expect. Visit the Green Giant, and to the bugs you must pay your respect.
Find your treasure. You must do less than you expect.
Visit the
So-
Green
Oh.
Giant,
is that
and to the
the
bugs you must
statue?
pay your respect.
To
The Green
bugs.
Giant. Do you think it's that statue that's buried in the mud? South
I
of
do like a giant.
south of the High District.
Oh. I would pass there pretty regularly, so is the answer yes?
Do you think that's what?
The answer yes.
So,
Stellar job, actually. Yes, that is a very good lead. I mean, maybe.
I think that's the next place we go.
All right, and Billy jumped off the edge because I have feather fall, right? I'm assuming that's what it was.
Yeah.
Great.
No, I cast enlarge reduce, and now it's gonna hurt a lot more.
Yeah,
Yes,
I do a
I mean-
swan dive off the top too.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I'll just let go.
You're like,
Land on my feet like a cat.
So, did you find anything up there?
Yes.
More graffiti.
Sorry, what?
What?
did you say, Fal?
More graffiti.
Yes.
Said morphine.
The next step of the scavenger hunt.
You guys gonna pursue this out then?
I certainly am.
All right.
I think it'd be.
This is the second most exciting thing to happen today.
What was the first?
I point to Alan.
The well.
Yes, I wouldn't call that exciting, but you are adventurers, I guess.
I don't know. It feels like a
Exciting.
week ago since they fell in.
I
Um,
mean, nothing like a bit of danger to wake you up in the morning.
well, I'm gonna stay here and clean some of this up. You guys are free to go and try not to get in too much trouble.
I'm gonna shake his hand firmly. Thanks again for earlier.
A good prestidigitation should take that off pretty easily. But I don't
Oh,
have that,
that
so
forearm.
I turn around and walk away.
I'm sure we'll get it off. Don't worry.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, thank you, Lord Fell. You definitely take the Gorso name to a different level. A good one.
Some
I didn't mean
things I
that.
like clean, some things I like dirty.
Yeah, I think I understand.
Brush against the cheek.
Yes.
I'm going to turn to Alan and I'm going to say, some rise by sin and some by virtue fall. Go wisely and slowly. Those who rush stumble.
Hmm. Hmm.
Is that a Shakespeare quote?
That,
It might be.
it is, but I'm trying to. I recognize that.
Maybe.
I'm trying to remember it.
I'm gonna start heading towards the giant statue.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, me
Are
too.
you all headed that way? All right.
Yes.
As you all start heading towards the napping giant, as so it's called, this is a colossal weather-worn statue from ancient times that depicts a reclining form of a large green giant, or a humanoid of some giant size. No one's really sure where what the statue actually depicts, and it has a unidentified glyph on the forehead. Earlier excavations did find remnants of a wing on its back that were broken off ages ago. It's typically under guard as people they're just trying to make sure they keep their spaces clean. And you see the royal guard is kind of pacing back and forth, kind of patrolling the area. And yeah.
We don't see any graffiti or anything?
Not this far away.
And we can't get closer because of guards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk closer and talk to the guards.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
gonna walk up to the guards and say, "We're here with Lord We're here for Lord Sinmondo investigating something. Can we go in?"
No, I haven't heard that. What orders do you have? Do you have papers to show it?
We're investigating a string of graffiti and defacing of property for him. We just started today.
None here. It's been squeaky clean all day.
I'm going to turn towards Felly and give him a little. And then I'm going to turn towards the guards and go, wow, you guys must be working really hard.
You see this green goblin with this hatched pattern across their body. They have a large tin hat with gold on it. They kind of like readjust and go, it's hard work, but honest living. I'm proud to be in the Royal Guard.
I can't imagine what it'd be like to live my life in such wonderful service, in service to someone quite like that.
Make me a performance roll.
DM.
I glance back to Fel and I'm like, you want to help? This is literally what you do.
DM, I would like to take advantage of this moment. I notice on the map there is a gap between what appears to be some sort of fence and the big wall right at the back behind the giant. I would like to slip away into these bushes, a little stealthy-like, follow along this fence, and go in through that gap and see if I can find what we're looking for.
Okay. All right.
But first,
That will
I
give
want
you-
to see the resolution of the performance.
Yes, we'll get to you in a minute. What'd you get on your performance roll?
A 12.
A 12.
Oh, take a D4. I bet you would have gotten guidance.
Oh my god, you're
that's right.
so right. I totally think I would have too. Oh my god, it's a 16 now. That's crazy.
Thank you, Arsenal.
Thanks, Artie.
Thanks, Artie.
Thanks, King.
Well, I could, I don't, do you want to like, I could, I don't know, do you want to join?
Oh, a poor, I don't know. Could a woman like me really make it into someone, into the guard? You all seem so strong and brave. And I'm just going to keep going and sing their praises while trying to throw up in my mouth. While I watch as Alan suddenly goes,
Steffi, and Felly, what are you guys up to?
What? No, I'm watching the performance.
One at a time?
Is he the only guard there?
He is the only guard.
Okay, cool. Can I just want to make doubly sure, because we've been double crossed already once, that he is in fact wearing like a legitimate guard, royal guard outfit and crest.
He is. Absolutely. But would you like to
No,
make
I'm
me a
just gonna watch
perception?
the performance.
Would you like to make me a perception check?
Would I like to? Yes.
Yeah.
oh.
But my dice said no. Oh, I might get guidance from that.
Honestly?
That's a 12.
You feel something is off, but you can't put your nose on it. Lord Fel.
I'm just watching the performance right now.
Absolutely. We're gonna hop over to Alan.
I cast message. Lord Fel, you are useless.
And I'd send back and I said, what, do you want me to do him or something?
I was hoping we
I
could double
just take
team him.
away. I mean, that's something.
And I grumble to myself, should have realized that subtlety isn't really this man's wheelhouse.
From inside the bushes, Alan, I need you to make me a stealth check
Yes.
with advantage.
Yes, that's what I was hoping for.
Yes.
19.
Yeah, you're able to approach inside. You see that it's pretty desolate, and there's not too many people hanging around. You see that there's a bunch of different rocks, kind of like boulders overlay this giant. And you see out of one rock specific, there's like a bunch of ants crawling around it.
I want to kind of like get closer to that rock, maybe on like an adjacent rock or something, get closer to that rock, and I will take a piece of a ration out of my bag, and I will set it on the rock in the path of the ants.
Yeah. You see as the ants start kind of moving away from the rock itself and moving to your rations and taking it back to the woods where their colony is. And the rock, you see a few of them coming from underneath, going to your food.
So they're coming up from underneath and they're taking it somewhere else.
Yes.
Can I try to lift the rock?
Yeah, as you kind of lift the rock and flip it over, you see the words lazily written, and it's like a sugary rub almost. That's why the ants are kind of eating at it away.
Oh,
So it's a little bit missing, but you are able to put together that it says, "To find your next clue, look under the venerable. Tread though his bile most unbearable."
Look under.
To find your next clue, look under the
venerable.
venerable. Tread though his bile most unbearable.
His bile most unbearable.
I don't know what those big words mean.
Look under the venerable. Well, venerable is like a king, right? It's like a royal person.
It's like someone to like who is like lifted. Someone who is venerated as someone who is like lifted up in society as like a reverend, or is usually like the venerated reverend is kind of the trope.
His bile most unbearable.
Yes.
Hmm.
And then rather than sneaking out, Alan is just going to walk right out the front door.
And out front, the you guys like, I'm in.
I want to walk up behind the. I want to walk up behind the guard, while he's in the middle of stuttering, and just clap him on the shoulder. You need to keep a better eye out, mate.
For what?
For
This
people sneaking
this
in.
woman here is pretty nice. I know, I'm being nice.
Yes, she's very nice.
Am I do something wrong?
No, you just didn't notice that someone snuck into the place that you're guarding.
When?
Oh
About
no!
now.
That's terrible. You should go check. Make sure that no one's hurt.
Someone snuck in and he's gonna go rushing in. Here, put your hands up from the inside of the wall.
Let's go.
What an incalculable idiot.
Not the brightest one with the bunch, is he?
Certainly not.
Here, who left this sandwich?
His sandwich. Well, I've got
that has all the ants on it still.
well, I've found our next clue. To find your next clue, look under the venerable. Tread though his bile be most unbearable.
Is there a statue of someone throwing up, or like maybe
Maybe a statue
like
that gets thrown up on a lot.
or maybe like a fountain?
What's in the
This
dragon?
one right here.
What one?
What
There is one there.
is venerable?
I can't see what you guys are.
On Foundry, we're pinging it.
Hmm.
It looks
That
like a
is-
statue.
Correct. That is King Baldassar Azenar's statue, and I will reveal
Yeah.
it.
Is he
It's a
is he venerated?
Is he venerating?
This statue was erected because of his victory over the invading Verdani armies.
So he would be revered.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's right next door. We might as well go check it out, see if anything
Yeah.
pops out of
Might as
it.
well. It's a good place to go.
All right. Someone roll me a d20.
Kavika.
Alan's been on a roll. Or Kavika. Not me.
I do it a lot for Strahd. Other people get a chance.
18, apparently.
As you guys are headed to this other statue, the town is bustling and crowded, and there's a lot of things going on. Someone bumps into you, Alan. Oh, I'm so sorry. And keeps moving forward.
I'm gonna immediately. I'm gonna check my bag to see if anything was stolen, because that's a classic pickpocket trick.
What are you checking? Well, like your backpack?
Oh, he doesn't wear a backpack. All my characters wear gay little messenger bags.
Okay. You rifle through your bag and see that a gold coin was taken.
Oh, it's one gold coin. That's fine. I keep walking. It's one gold coin.
Okay.
It fell on the wall.
Fell in the well. No, he can keep that. That's fine. It's one gold coin.
One.
Yeah,
As you
going.
guys keep heading back keep heading to the Azanar statue, you see the statue is granite pedestal and a giant iron statue rising above the Dragon Plaza, and looking very astute and proud. You see different crowds around heading to different games. You're at this point, you're hearing the screams and excitement from the archery contest, followed by some boos and one yelp as one of the contestants accidentally fumbles so hard that the arrow goes straight into the crowd.
That's a concerning sound.
You look around and you don't see too much here. Not at first, at least.
Inspect the statue.
Roll me a perception
Investigate
check.
the statue. Oh, okay. I guess I'll perceive the statue.
Yes.
I see all.
Perfect, because I see nothing.
Alan,
Natural
as you
20.
look around, you're looking at the statue, but Fitz, you notice
Awesome.
a sewer grate that could be lifted up that is very well decorated, and possibly leads to something more vile and gross, which would be in line with vile because it rhymes. Anyway, you also at this moment, because you rolled so incredibly high, you hear amongst the crowd, which sounds weird.
Whenever Randall does a little giggle, it means something fucked up's about to happen.
I'm gonna immediately whip my head around to the source of the giggle.
To do that, I'm gonna need another perception check.
Well,
Another nat 20. Come on.
yeah. 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 No.
Nah. Well,
It's worth a try.
You
guidance from the
Oh my
cleric.
god, that's crazy. Wow. Fitz. Artie's on it today.
Listen,
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
Artie.
instructed. We were instructed to make sure Artie was here.
Giving guidance to everyone. time is time for love.
For total love?
Oh, 17. 14 plus 3 is 17 rental. It's okay.
Thank you. You turn your head to look, and you see a bush kind of jiggle, and you don't catch exactly who it is, but you see this woman kind of pounce out of it, go and start running off into a different direction.
We
Is
should
that the
probably
princess?
follow her.
Follow who?
Let's go.
I'll follow Fitz.
Are you following behind?
I will.
I'll catch up.
Sure, why not? Sure, let's go.
Actually, as we run, I'm going to go, Alan, go open the sewer grate.
Okay. Alan will turn around and go open the sewer grate.
And I'm going to just, boop.
Is anyone coming with you, Fitz? Are you going alone?
I'm very fast, so we'll see.
Oh, I guess I'm following behind.
Do you want to go with Alan or with Fitz?
Fitz said go with them, so
All right, so you're going with Fitz and Sephi?
I'm staying with Alan.
Awesome.
Split the party, split the party, split the party.
We're gonna head as you guys as the two of you run after this mystery woman. We're gonna go to the two who are going into the sewer first.
Yeah, Alan's just gonna lift up that grate.
Absolutely. Make me
Matter
a
of
con.
fact, he's on a mission.
I need both of you to make a con save immediately.
Oh God.
I'm
As
gonna
you
do this
lift open
one.
the sewer grate and
No.
the steamy, gross smelling sewage just permeates coming out from the sewer.
18.
That's a pass.
Just a con, so dirty 20.
That is also a pass. You guys are able to get into the sewer if you'd like.
Yeah. I'm on a mission. I have to get to the end of the scavenger hunt.
Yeah, absolutely. You jump into the sewer with a big
He's gonna be a little gentle. He doesn't want to
With a-
splash. He's gonna try to land in the least gross place possible.
there's
Isn't this
only
a great time to remember your character's barefoot.
Yeah, it sure is.
God. No.
oh I
Yeah.
don't like that. And
He's
you're
got
able to
little
take,
wraps around his feet. He's fine.
take a look around at the walls that are kind of here, and you see on one of the walls written sloppily and lazily.
Yeah, I cast light on my quarterstaff so I can. Well, I have dark vision, but still, it's my one spell. Wave it
That's right.
around.
You see the words, "You've proved your persistence. The treasure is no longer mine. It awaits you high in the crown at the feet of mine."
The treasure is. Okay, say it again. I read it again.
You proved you are persistent. The treasure is no longer mine. It awaits you in the crown at the feet of mine.
Okay. Treasure's no longer mine. It waits
I'm gonna
the
let you think
crown
on
at the
that one.
feet of mine.
But if you'd like, you can roll like a history or an investigation to like get some help, because I'm going to be honest, these clues don't point very specifically, so might want to roll. As we head over to Fitz and Felly, who are chasing after this person, I need you both to make me, let's go ahead and make this an athletics check.
Huh. Wow. That's
Okay.
great.
I'm fast as fuck.
Fell, you got a 10. Fitz, you got a 25. Lord Fell, as you go running after Fitz, one of the royal guard blocks you immediately and goes, "Aye, stop!"
I backflip over the guard and I keep going.
You keep going, Fitz. Fell, you are completely stopped by this guard, and he just looks.
Oh
from
yeah,
goes,
crashed right into this guard, all over him.
Watch where you're going.
Oh, sorry.
It's rough nowadays. And Fitz, you keep going. And with such a high roll, you see this woman kind of bouncing back and forth and runs over to a carriage, opens up the carriage and jumps inside. And as you get to the carriage, two of the royal guard stand outside, cross their halberds and go, "This is not for your kind."
What is that supposed to mean?
"This is for nobles."
Well, you could have just said that. What kind of nobility?
"What kind?" "The
Yeah, I was
highest kind."
I was worried that I'd have to cancel you, but I guess we
This is well, we don't go around disclosing who we're
The
running
highest
around, but
So-
the highest in nobility.
Okay.
Listen.
So like the royal family.
You don't want to be here, all right? Just turn around, walk away, and we won't have any problems.
Well, I just wonder how people might react to knowing that someone of such high status was giggling inside of a bush and then jumped out of it and ran.
What
Maybe,
the royal family does is what the royal family does.
well, maybe if I get some clarity on the situation, I'll be able to provide more accurate information instead of just what I saw in such a brief moment. I mean, a member of the royal family running naked through the streets? Think of what an uproar that would cause.
Better learn to watch your tongue unless you want to get locked the fuck up.
Do I end up showing up at any time, or am I still way behind?
You show up just as they say that.
Oh, honey, there's not a single cage you could put me in that'll keep me.
My apologies for my friend here. As I would understand that what the princess does with her time is what the princess does. Royalty be royalty, as it were, correct?
Manners for a Gorsa.
Thank you.
Take back your
Friends.
What did you just call me?
Sorry, I based off of I just assumed.
Now then, has the princess been out and about all day, just running around? We've noticed some strange writings around the town, and we're just curious.
It's definitely sounds like you should look into that. Princess has been here the whole time.
Of course.
Hasn't left my eyesight, indeed.
I understand completely.
Unless you can see up to a mile away.
I think you should.
I
be
turned to
going.
Fitz. Actually, in Fitz's head, I tell them he's telling us pretty much yes. The princess has been going around, but he has watched her the entire time. He knows what she's doing, but they won't outwardly say that. So I'm also going to, because I can't see her. She's in the carriage.
You can hear
I will
flickers.
just shout out. I will just shout out, Dear Princess, your game has been quite fun. We look forward to seeing its conclusion once we find your next clue.
You hear from the inside. I bet you will. It's gonna be great.
If Fitz wasn't like so entirely shocked by this, Fitz would have slugged the guard by now. But instead, I'm more just like,
There are
I don't have.
political tensions in this world.
You're not worth my time. Come on.
Dear Princess, this is Feliusos Gortho, and if there ever comes a time when you are free, I would love to discuss your cleverness and how you were able to manage all of what you have accomplished today.
You get no response. You just hear,
When you want to talk, just call for me.
Good looks at you. I think our time here is done.
Of course.
Would you like to go back to the palace? Yes. And you hear the horse just go, and they start taking in a slow cadence around, heading back to the palace. Cheerio, don't be a stranger. And he hops up onto the carriage and just waves as he goes off.
We're about 10 seconds from casting Shatter on that fucking carriage.
Is the guard cute?
No, not this one.
Oh, no. Never mind.
Excuse me, by Magic Academy laws, all NPCs have to be hot.
They're supposed to be, but I felt like this one shouldn't be.
This is supposed to be canon in our world. All entities are hot.
And Feli just sneers with disdain at the guard and just went, Great. Not even one that I'd care about.
I cannot believe he called me your maid.
Maybe sometime we'll have you clean my floors. Or we stay in them.
In your wildest dreams. But that does bring up a good point. You're Gorso. What are you doing here?
Having fun.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been having loads of fun interrupting weird sacrificial rituals and barely edging me out in a game. But what are you really doing here?
I'm here to see the sights and the people and enjoy myself and allow people to enjoy my company and have some conversation.
Conversations with the princess.
It never hurts to rub elbows with royalty. As you can tell, the princess has different tastes. She is not what most people think of when they think of a noble princess.
You mean she's
It's best
batshit
to
fucking
be-
crazy?
Basically. But it's best to stay on their good side as best you can.
I hardly see the point.
It makes for less trouble. Now, in my use telepathy, now that doesn't mean we can't undermine what they do from time to time. As we also know, she acts the idiot, but there is talk that maybe she is a genius. And this game of hers, while in character, is also quite clever. For how was she able to do all that she's done without anybody else in the Commonwealth noticing?
That's a fair point, but I'm far from considering you my ally, Lord Fowl.
Of course. Then, at least for the time, think of me as someone useful. If you need my help, all you need to do is ask, and I'll grant you some of my power.
Something tells me your power would fetch a high price.
Depends on what you consider a high price or necessary. And Felly strolls on back to where they came from.
God, he's so annoying. And then I keep going.
As you gather back up with your party,
You just return
Alan-
and see crawling out of the sewer.
Immediate prestidigitation.
Oh, thank you. I was going to ask about that.
You can tell that Seffi is like, I ain't fucking touching you. You figure out how to get out of that bitch on your own.
He climbs out of it, no problem, but he is concerned about the smell. Thank you, Lord Fell. I was actually going to ask you about that.
Find a message from our dear princess.
Yes. You've proven you're persistent. Wait. From the princess.
Did you say princess?
Did you say the princess?
It would seem that the one we were chasing was, well,
Princess.
our king's daughter.
She's the one who's been laying all the clues.
He is a
Oh.
weird
As
one.
far as we can tell.
Sinmonder is gonna have a field day with us.
I'm not certain we should tell him.
Can't stand that woman.
Let's figure out what the rest of it says.
So, what was the message?
You've proven you're persistent. No longer is the treasure mine. Crown and feet and whatever. I don't remember the words.
it awaits you high in a crown at the feet of mine.
To way too high in the crown and feet of mine. Presumably, that means with the king or in the throne room, something like that. I've been trying to get an audience with the king, and every time I'm told, no, we're preparing for the festival. He's too busy.
I'm gonna look up on the statue and see if it's wearing a crown.
It is not. It is not. But what you could surmise is that this could be one of the 3 royal gardens. And perhaps there's a large, I don't know, something high up that you must get to at one of the 3 gardens.
Okay.
One of them is called Platinum Peacock Park, and I love it. Sorry.
Let's go to the Pokeball looking one.
Let's go to the Royal Gardens.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that might be a good place to start. So,
As excited as I was to break into the throne room today.
yeah, that would be fun.
That's
Well-
working in session now.
So, I mean, if it's the princess, who knows if there's even a treasure at the end? At this point.
Possibly.
Doesn't surprise me that she'd come up with something like this.
How do you know so much about the princess? Haven't you been here for a few weeks?
I've only been here for 2 weeks. I've stopped. I've been to the palace a number of times since coming here because I've been trying to get an audience with the king, and I've only had run-ins with stewards and the princess, and every time she is a literal nightmare. to deal with.
Not
And
to
most
mention
people in
the amount of-
Onadbyr. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, not to mention the amount of bitching that Sinmonder does whenever he's drinking.
That too. He loves to sit at the Lucky Leap and complain. But, I mean, with all he puts up with, who can really blame him?
Why are you seeking an audience with the royal family?
Well, my intention in coming here was to act as an ambassador to my monastery.
Oh, but you ended up working in a bar? Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It's just
It's
a
alright.
fascinating story.
It's not that interesting. They kept telling me at the palace, we have to prepare for the games, we can't let you in. And I said, well, I'm here to act as an ambassador. Can you at least give me a place to stay? And they said, no, we're preparing for the games. Sorry, out of luck.
Sounds about right.
So, I met Lord Sinmonder through this. He set me up with Riccio at the Lucky Leap. And I've been working there to pass the time and be able to afford, food, things like that. Save up a bit of money maybe for the trip back. Don't intend to stay here forever, certainly. I've only been here 2 weeks and I already miss the mountains.
I've visited, not the mountains themselves. We traveled past the base of them once or twice.
Yeah,
It's like your head spinning.
Yeah. It's a strange place to be. I hadn't realized that water could run as clear as it does further south. Up there, it's all red. I've heard people around here say it's blood, but it's clay deposits.
Took us a while to figure that out.
Yeah. it's all clay deposits, but I think people like the fantasy of the idea of a river of blood. Even if the truth is much less exciting. That's me. That's about all I have.
Then perhaps sometime we should make a visit to your monastery.
Sure. Not many people. They don't really get travelers being that high up in the mountains.
You are quite far away.
It's far and it's dangerous.
Hey! I'm playing D&D here. Shut up! These bitches and their motorcycles.
That's what I'm saying. All
Yes.
right.
I'm just yelling at randos outside my balcony.
There are some people who like a bit of danger.
I
Some
take
that
you're one of those people, Lord Fell.
I go where I please.
I mean,
Danger.
of course Lord Fell loves danger. Did you see the way he was casting all those defensive spells?
I like to make sure that mine are taken care of. That includes who I wish. Quite frankly, destruction does find its way around me. And of course, he lifts up his hand and green flame starts to crackle around his left hand.
Do any of us recognize what that might be?
You all would have known or heard rumblings of the House Scorso. No specifics, but perhaps everyone does know that it used to be a house full of paladins. It is no longer a house full of paladins. It is a house full of warlocks and magically infused people. Some people walk in without magic and walk out with. And in a place where this is not a lot of magic, quite odd. But no one knows exactly. Family secret.
Pass through your. I passed through your village on my way to Onadbyr. Strange place.
Strange. But at least for now, it's home. Would like to open up our holdings here again. A little bit away from my uncle. It's a dominating one that. Like to have my own rules, But I do believe we were looking for something. Yes?
Yes. Gardens. Let us continue on.
Lead the way.
And Alan, not knowing where he's going, would lead the way.
Right, maybe somebody who knows the layout of the city should lead the way.
That's probably
that's
a
heading
good idea. Yeah.
Yes.
This is the wrong way? Is this way?
This
Okay. Why don't you lead the way?
You all head off to the Royal Gardens, and that's where we're going to take our first break. We'll be right back in about roughly 10 minutes, so we'll see you soon. Hi. Welcome back. Yum, yum.
Welcome to my kitchen. We have bananas.
I need everyone to know that I've been reading the RPGbot.net, D&D 5e 2024 transition guide or whatever they call it. And it says, it's like, grappling, blah, 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 opportunity attack, blah, 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 blah. Mounted combat has not been fixed. That's all it says.
Really? Yeah. I mean, as a GM, I don't do that a lot because it is clunky.
It's clunky.
And it's a lot. What?
I have the book.
Ah! I'm still waiting on mine.
I got it at Gen Con.
I am old man shaking fist at cloud.
I just want someone to make like a nice list that I can read that I'll understand instead of these. It's just not. If I don't have like a letter perfect knowledge of what the player's handbook is off the top of my head, so the transition guide isn't helpful.
Yeah.
I need someone to just be like, here's the rules again.
Yeah.
I know you said you put something together for us, but if it's relevant for our character.
For the classes, yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as the overall game, I still have a lot to go through. Anyway, we're gonna hop back into it. You guys are headed over to
the Royal Gardens.
The Royal Gardens.
Royal Gardens.
When you get there, you see these beautiful kept gardens open to the public, but are always closely monitored by the caretakers of life and the soldiers that are stationed here. The park was built over ruins of the Cathedral of the Sun, which was raised during a rebellion against the theocracy of the Order of the Eternal Light. You see in this beautiful garden, this big, large tree that's kind of the centerpiece of it. And they have kind of made it look like the tree sits like a crown atop the trunk of it.
Look at the foot of the tree. Is there anything at the foot of the tree?
There's nothing at the foot of the tree, but you could... No, there's nothing at the foot. What else would you like to try?
Maybe the top?
Treasure is no longer mine. Something crown feet mine.
High on a crown at the feet of mine.
High on the... Oh, it's up.
Who would like to climb up? It's roughly 70 feet.
I climb.
I'll stay on the ground for this one.
I'm gonna
I'll
watch.
let Alan climb.
I'm gonna watch Alan climb and cast Feather Fall.
I mean, I luckily already have slow fall if you want to save the spell slot.
I mean, I have like a lot of them.
Okay.
For those
I
on the
gotta
ground,
go.
can you make me a perception check? Alan, can you make me an athletics to climb?
I sure can make you an athletics. And then I presumably would get guidance. 19.
Okay. And what are the three on the ground? What did you guys perceive?
23.
10.
19.
Well, you got a nat 20, just -1.
Yeah. Oh, I did? Great. I just have no perception.
The three of you look up, like straight up, and see that there's a crate, a small, not like big crate, like a small tool shed bucket, and inside of it is like 2 or 3 potions that have been put up inside of this branch, and it's just directly above you. And you're like, you could, yeah.
Can I mage hand it?
Can I?
70 feet?
Oh, I thought it was above us. Never mind.
It's above you, 70 feet.
I climb
Okay.
up. I climb up, and I climb down.
Okay, well, you climb up. Alan, can you make me a perception check while you're up there?
Oh boy.
No.
No, that's a 5.
Okay. You can absolutely grab it. You're gonna just grab it and climb back down?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
grab it. If it's got a little handle, the handle will sit right at my elbow as I climb back down the tree. And if I fall, well, I have feather fall and slow fall, and I'll be fine.
You put your foot out onto the branch that's leading out to the potions. And as you do, it snaps. You missed a tear in it, and it snaps and starts tumbling straight down towards the 3 at the bottom. I need
Is
the 3
the-
at the bottom to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is it still the branch with the stuff in it? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Kelly, can you mage hand it once it gets in range?
Possibly, depending on how much it weighs.
Oh no!
Mage
That's
hand's only 5
right.
pounds.
All right, you said dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Yes, please.
Crap. This is
Oh,
going to be
that's
bad.
gonna be enough.
It's going to be bad.
Oh god.
Can I help?
All 3 of you need to roll it
I got a
great.
15.
because you were. I described you guys as directly underneath it.
I got 13.
My poor friend.
God.
Means it beats it.
Leather.
Fail.
Wait, so does a 15 meet it, or is it over?
The 13.
What'd you get, Sephi?
15.
That passes. You're gonna take
Okay.
half damage.
Oh,
Oh.
So Fitz and Sephi for passing, you'll take half damage. While Lord Fel, you're gonna take full damage as this branch lands straight on you. Alan, you're gonna be able to glide down. And as it hits you, Lord Fel, the potions break. And inside of it is actually pure dye.
Great.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
I'm
like
dead.
how many dice that was.
So it's 21 points of damage to you, Lord Fel. 10 for the other 2. I rolled kind of poorly on that.
Thankfully. Otherwise, I would have died.
4 ones, a 5 and 2 6s. What are you concentrating on, Sephi?
I don't know. I don't see anything on concentration.
Well, you're not now. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I might be, but honestly, none of them are lit up, so I don't know. I don't know what the concentration's for.
Fair enough.
So,
Lord
what
Fel,
color
you
am I
see
now?
as deep reds, like crimson red, like blood red, taints all of your fur and skin.
I glare at Alan.
Well, that's quite a shade.
Oh,
I'll pay for your clothes to get fixed.
I attempt prestidigitation to see if anything cleans.
It cleans a little, but it's still pretty dyed. And because it's so dyed, and the longer it sits on you, it's kind of giving you a little bit of a reddish color.
We're right next to the Will Tamer house, right?
You are. And as you look over towards the Will Tamer house, you see the carriage passing by, and Queen Athena just going.
Can I see her? Can I see her face peeking out?
Sort of.
I'm going to attempt telepathy and just say, "Well played, princess."
You're just gonna hear back. You deserve it.
I'll hold out a hand to help Fel up,
Thank you.
since he is the most injured.
So injured. So very injured.
Hold on.
Squishy sorcerer is not doing well.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put a hand on Fel's shoulder and be like, we should get you cleaned up. And when I do that, I give you 20 hit points back.
Oh, thank you. Yay.
Sorry about your clothes, mate.
It's all right. They're just clothes. And with that, he takes off his doublet.
I start moving us towards the Will Tamer house so we can get him a spare change of clothes and maybe get the dye off his fur.
Yeah, you're able to get to the Will Tamer house. And as you open it up, let me pull open something real quick.
Oh,
I need to
God.
remember names.
I don't like when you want to remember names. That's not in my best interest.
wait, so there
You
wasn't
open
a
up-
treasure?
That was the
That
treasure.
was the treasure.
That was
It's
it.
so sad.
I went into a sewer for that.
Sure did.
Welcome to the Princess's Games.
Boy, is there a theme in this module already? I think it's quite worked out. As you head to the Will Tamer house and open it up, you see one of the older elven women sitting, getting dressed. They have one of their helpers kind of putting them in a very tightly cinched corset, and she's clearly getting ready for a big event. And she looks up and goes, "Sappy, darling, who are these people?"
Lord Gorso and two friends.
"You bring a Gorso to our home."
Unfortunately, the princess,
The princess has had her fun for today.
we just need some spare clothes, and if you know a way to get this dye off his fur. I don't want it rubbing off on my clothes.
That looks good. anyway.
Seagram. Perhaps he could help. If he's
Okay.
willing.
And I introduced myself to her. Feliuso Scorso. Nephew to Zyzanos.
Tyre Wilthammer, head of the household. Pleasure to
Pleasure.
meet you. I hope you are much removed from your family's unsavory business.
I'm afraid not.
Well,
But while I am here, I will act as a guest and be on my best behavior.
at the very least, we look forward to see you in the ball in a few weeks.
I'm gonna turn to Fitz and whisper, "What do you think his best behavior is supposed to be?"
Whatever it is, I'm sure it involves him sticking his dick in it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I look over at both of you and I'm like, you're gonna get me in trouble.
Fitz looks really uncomfortable to be here. Fitz is like,
And you two?
Alan.
Fitz.
Of which nobles?
Neither are nobles.
None
Though
was
Alan
acting
does
as
have
noble.
a good working relationship with Sinmonder.
Yes.
Oh. Lord Sin.
And is an
Gem
ambassador.
that one.
What of it?
An ambassador of where?
The Stonefist Monastery in the Shandar Mountains.
As you say that, the family assistant, Zella, who's tightening the corset, yanks it a little forward. Shandar Mountains, you're quite far away from home.
Yes, it was quite a journey.
And you are ambassading for what purpose?
I believe that business is between myself and the king.
Perhaps I could help you, darling. The Will Tamers are very generous, especially Seffi.
Seffi has proven a kind friend, yes.
Well, perhaps we could help you too.
I will discuss with Seffi and see what what they think.
I think it's time to find Ram. Yeah, I'm just gonna like
Ram,
drag
yes.
them off.
Oh, do
Alan's
come
like-
to the ball in a few weeks. It's a great way to meet people. And they'll kind of point to you, Alan.
Certainly.
I look at
Um,
Alan and Fitz, and I'm like, under no circumstances are you coming to that ball.
Well, what if by then I'm a proper ambassador and the king invites me? And what, pray tell, then should I invite Fitz as a +1?
Would the king be caught dead there?
I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. King goes every time. All royals and nobles.
What then? What's to say to...
I mean, if it comes to that, then fine, but I am advising against it, and maybe trust me as your friend. And I put like a little, you won't come to that ball.
What do you have against this ball?
What happens at this ball?
There is a saying, no one loves the country as much as a will tamer. The ball is something that is often greatly celebrated. Everyone's caught there and everyone's invited, from nobles to the shanties.
So then why would it be
That's all
encouraged?
I'll say on the matter. Let's get you
Alright.
cleaned up.
All right, all right.
It's a really lovely offer, Alan, but I don't think they'll much like me there.
I mean, we've been told explicitly not to come, so perhaps that night we can figure out something else to do while the nobles go have their fun.
Well, they're not both nobles. One of them's a cop, so.
I'm a noble. I'm in fact a noble.
Oh, I just thought you were like a high-level cop.
No, I'm a noble. The Will Tamers are loyal to the king, so we all just do whatever he bids.
As you guys headed, Zela comes in from behind and goes, so sorry about that. Ram is actually out. I can help Lord Tfel, it is, get some new clothes, and I think I know a solution that might get some of that bread out. Seen this before. Princess likes to have fun with our games.
I don't know. I think the color suits him.
Are you a barbarian? Perhaps? With the whole rage thing.
No, but I mean, usually I turn a little more pink when people are around. Don't know if red is entirely my color, though.
But let's get you cleaned up.
He's a noble in the streets, barbarian in the sheets.
Quite frankly,
And-
it's a little more cleric, as most people have find it a divine experience.
Fitz goes,
I don't know. I think you might enjoy that.
damn it.
You're more than welcome to squeeze if you'd like.
I'm leaving, and I go out the room. I'm gonna go explore the grounds.
Do you want to go alone, or would you like company? Because I don't really want to be stuck in a room with him either. Not if he's constantly going to be flirting with the person helping him.
Of course not. I'm on my best behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alan,
What
if
is
you want
it?
to come with me and get into trouble, you're more than welcome.
Who doesn't love a bit of trouble? I'll go with you.
I'll step out of the room and look at Zella. If you need help, I'm right outside.
Oh, I'm sure I can handle it. Thank you.
Immediate cut to black.
What are you talking about? I put green. No fade to black on sex. I want full roles and descriptions.
Oh my god.
Roll, put it in.
Oh man. You three are heading out to the front outside to take a look around.
Oh, I want to walk around the manor.
Yeah.
Oh, walk around the manor. What would you
Yeah,
like to
I
see?
do. The
Just
villa.
explore.
I
Yeah.
want to explore the villa.
See what's around.
Unless Steffi has something to say about it.
Nope. I'm just gonna make sure you don't steal anything.
That I can't promise, but no one will notice if I do.
You take a look around the villa, and it is beautifully done. They have artifacts that are old and ancient all around the house. It's like this bit of ancient with this continuous renovation. There's a display of elegance and subtlety of elvish designs. Intricate ornaments extrude from extremely natural surfaces, as if the building was growing organically rather than built. Surfaces, the garden and the greenhouse that occupies the center are perfectly kept. The glass greenhouse features exotic flowers and some rare birds, harmless insects and small rodents, which are usually found near elven settlements. It's a beautiful, stunning villa inside, all throughout. And as you're kind of looking around, now fully in a beautiful ball gown, as you guys are going through the greenhouse, Taya will walk in and go, "Having a good look around, are we?"
Not often you get granted entrance to the Wool Tamer's villa.
That is quite a privilege. We have beautiful artifacts from all over. I'd say this one right here. This one actually came from the Dryell City States. We had some beautiful vacations there every once in a while. And this one over here, this one actually came from the Arcane Library. Have you heard of the tower? We have some friends there that go to college. It's a beautiful place for those who are magically adept.
So, would you say it's These are artifacts you've collected? Perhaps
Absolutely.
in incredible battles or donations from friends?
The Will Tamers have always been staunch allies of the Crown and have always been able to support in any need. We have, of course, been helpful in our aid in the Vordani Wars, of course.
So this is a British museum. Uh,
Oh no!
I
At this point, I really wish I had the silence spell.
And they're gonna look at you, Fitz, and go, I see some of us haven't learned to watch our tongue, have we?
oh, I don't mean any offense by it. If anything, I find it impressive.
The Will Tamers have always been around, supporting the Crown, and we will continue to do so. And none of it is to cause harm. We love everyone here, and that's why we, of course, we've allowed the Crown to have the balls where even swordsmen and those who are just peddling on the side of the street can come in and partake in a one night of festivities. For at least one night, we're all the same. We're not all hoity-toity, although we do have our preferences.
And I'm going to take a quick little glance around the room. I'm going to find something that looks really expensive. Priceless, you might say.
Okay.
And this object here. What is this one? Tell me about it.
Oh, that one. And you look at it, and it is a this beautiful kind of ornate circlet that is made of vines that are somehow still living. That one, well, that one used to belong to an ancient druid order that is long gone. And you see 7 individual flowers, kind of different colors, that have always in bloom on the front. And has this beautiful odor of fresh flowers.
Very pretty.
History check, please.
Absolutely, make me a history check. At this point, Lord Fal, you'd be rejoining the party.
That quickly.
Nice.
Very quick.
Zella comes down panting.
Oh my god.
Hair
That is
messed up.
a 29.
That's
Clothes in
behavior,
disarray.
right?
29.
Well,
I'm going to send you a DM.
Mhm.
damn it. Tell us. I look over at Fel. I'm like, best behavior, right?
Absolutely.
Would you say that she got it out of every crevice?
I completely. I don't know. Am I clean or am I still dyed? I should ask the TM, like, is this something that is permanent?
It is not permanent. Most of it's pretty gone. Like you'd have to like squint your eyes to see any tinge of remain stains.
And then message telepathy into Sephi said, your servants are very thorough.
I roll my eyes and like punch him in the shoulder.
As I said, best behavior.
Right.
I don't feel like I could like. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ! I hate when you do that.
Who dis?
Is that Zaya?
That is Zella. Oh, it didn't pop up for the. Did it?
No,
It
'cause
did
you're on the
pop
table.
up for the table one. Hold on, let me see if I can get it.
I'm
Which one
assuming
was
that the circlet is behind like glass or something. It's displayed.
It is. It's not behind glass. It is out because they're not. No one's gonna fucking take it. This is their home.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
Can I sneakily touch it?
Absolutely. Roll me a stealth check.
Oh god.
I would like to very sneakily cast identify.
Sneakily. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay.
That's a good move.
Roll me a stealth check on that, or a sleight of hand. Either one.
What
I think I
is
find
better for
that
Sarah?
That open. There it
Stealth.
is.
Ah,
for-
she's
for-
back.
It's back.
Going for chat.
Okay.
There you go, chat. Just for you.
That is a
Just for
22.
you.
I want to know what this thing is. I want to know what it does. I want to take it. I'm not going to take it, but I want to real bad. I'm going to come back
I'm
and take
gonna
it later.
need the three of you to take out the headphones.
Yes! I love knowing things.
And I will give you a thumbs up when everything's good.
I love when I know things that no one else knows.
Fitz, as you cast Identify, you get the sense that this was formed of a Fey Realm-born gnome group. The architecture, it makes sense. The magic, it makes sense. But you've never heard of such thing. You've never heard of this group. Perhaps this circle migrated to the material plane at some point. Perhaps they no longer exist. Whoever they are, this circlet once belonged to one of their leaders. And to be in a Wiltamer house, these people must have been important.
Do I get a sense of what the circlet is capable of?
It allows you to cast I don't have enough. This book's too fucking big to search.
It's okay. So it's like let me read this real quick.
Yeah.
You
So
learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, how many charges it has, if there are any spells on it, if it was created by a spell, which spell created it.
yes. We don't
have to go through all of that, but like
Yeah. No. I want to. If I want to remember all the specifics, I can't actually. I think I have notes. It casts speak with plants. At will.
at will.
Yes.
I like that. Okay.
It's a physical book. I can't control F it.
I am God, I want to steal it. Oh, I want to steal it. But I'm not going.
Back.
Okay.
Fuck you, Randall.
I know it's only episode 4.
What is everyone's passive perception, if I can ask?
There's no way mine is good. There's no way. Passive perception 12.
Gotcha. No one's gonna come out here with a 22 passive perception and be like, I saw that.
I have a -1 to perception. I perceive nothing.
Where's passive perception on the feet?
The
I think it's just, like,
sorcerer and
straight
the
wisdom.
monk, the sorcerer and the monk both have a -1 wisdom, right?
I don't know where
you
passive
find that,
perception
Seppi?
sheet is.
Oh,
That's a good question.
I think
We
that's
don't actually need
just
to
like
look
straight
for it.
wisdom.
If I remember correctly, the passive, it's the number that's on the right hand next to the plus sign. So that other column in your skills, it goes plus, that's your
passives.
mod, and the passive is that other column. The numbers that you typically just ignore.
16.
Okay.
You have a +6.
Oh, Sarah wants to be bad and steal it. So bad.
Certainly try.
I
Press the
certainly
button.
look. I'm a bit of a klepto, but I'm not dumb.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I know
Fair
that
enough.
this will end up with me getting probably killed. So I'm gonna leave it where it is for now.
Okay. That is
Well, this has
definitely one of
been-
our. Go ahead.
Well, this has been fascinating. I appreciate the tour. Thank you.
Anytime. Have fun and enjoy the festival. I hear that the next event is the Greasy Pole.
What is the greasy pole out of
Jesus.
character?
Christ.
I would know what it is because I've been here 20 years.
Is it you climb up the grease
while
pole?
greased.
It is an event held at King Vacrolos 2 Park, where a 45-foot pole is erected from the ground and covered with a thick layer of oil, and a knot is tied at the top.
Well, I said I was going to do as many events as I possibly could. On to the next one.
Oh, this might be right
I
up your
agree.
alley.
I really like this one.
I bet you know your way around a greased pole.
Quite often.
New headcanon. Felly's actually just a virgin talking mad game.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That'd be incredible.
Wow.
The next one is in King Vacrolos Park, which is up here. The
Nice,
park
not too
bears
far.
the name of Grandfather of the Realm, the second in the Azenar line, a beloved king for over 2 centuries, with many wives and dozens of children and scores of grandchildren. That's why he got the name Grandfather of the Realm, because most people are like, yeah, if you go back far enough, probably grandfather. There is a bunch of food stalls around, and people offering different treats and trinkets. Well, you hear one of them calling out, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Me too.
There's treats names and I want to remember them. I know. Come get your turtle balls. They're good.
Oh, God.
That's not the name. It's Cakes of Coma. Turtle Balls is a different game. Come get your Cakes of Coma. And you see at the center of the park, again, in big letters emblazoned into the sky, welcome to the Greasy Pole competition. The first prize is a potion of climbing, sponsored by the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities.
I fucking love that Emporium.
Have you ever been?
Yeah. Oh yeah, loads of times. They've purchased. We've have some dealings.
Nice. I haven't been. I sort of got hired at the tavern and then have just kind of been doing that. I haven't seen much of the city.
Aside from trying to get an audience with the king, I'm so surprised that he's not interested in building up his alliances, given that.
One would
Yeah.
think, but every time it was We're getting ready for the games.
Getting ready for the game.
Yeah, can't make 5 minutes to meet with an ambassador. Because
Well,
these games.
you think since Onadbyr is so consistently under threat,
One would think.
Who wants to climb the greasy pole?
I'll do it.
might as well.
You look over to the you look over to the event, and you see a captain who has donned off their armor, wearing a ripped shirt. Looks over and goes, "All right, who wants to join us as climbing this greasy pole? Cut the dirty jokes. Yeah, I know. We're here to witness greatness. Okay, all right."
All right.
Billy instantly throws off his doublet like, I'm ready.
Alan
You look
unwraps-
like you're ready to jump on a pole. Let's go.
Alan's gonna start unwrapping his stuff.
Telepathy. It is mine. Anytime.
You hear back, "Glad to hear it." All right. Who's joining up in the lookout to the crowd? You, all of you? Oh, man. This pulls one lucky nighter. All right. So,
Do I
let's
see
see. Let's
Tyrion?
see. That's
Oh
right, I
yeah, where's
forgot.
the little guy?
Kieran pops up and goes, fuck. Fuck me.
Has he been with us?
Please, Kieran. I wasn't going to that, but
He's
Sorry,
just been here the whole time,
He's
silent.
chilling.
Kieran looks over and goes, "Well, Lord Fell, you're gonna do great at this."
Did he just call you a slur? Just call me an F word. Honestly, at this point,
Does Kieran have a pass?
given that every NPC is like pansexual,
All the NPCs are pansexual and hot. That is canon.
That's just Magic Academy lore.
Yeah, 100%. Wow, wowie. Yeah, Kieran looks there. He goes, I don't know if I'm gonna do this one. It's I don't know if I can handle anything that slippery.
Kieran, if you can
All
handle
right.
Fell, I think you can handle the greasy pole.
yeah, never met us.
I mean, that looks really big.
It's not that big. Seen
some
bigger.
things are daunting.
Quit, y'all! I quit!
Just, I know. What's the goal? What do we gotta do?
I just wanted to see if he was there. That was all I wanted to know.
Yes,
I
he's
wasn't
there.
planning on just like, do I have my cheering section?
Yes, your cheering section is cheering.
You have your little cheerleader.
I'm gonna fail, but
Think I found myself a cheerleader.
Oh yeah, you don't have little toes that you can grip onto the pole with.
Oh yeah, you have hooves.
yeah. Goats can climb.
Great.
Goats can
Goats
climb.
can climb.
Goats are very good climbers. They will scale a 90-degree cliff to reach salt deposits because they crave that mineral.
I don't want to hear about
more
Felly's
you
toes or lack
know.
thereof.
Loria swings around the captain and goes, "That'll be 3 gold to enter."
Ugh,
I pay.
fine.
Absolutely. Anything this large is worth paying for.
All right.
All right. So let's see who we have. We have Talindra Mostu, and you see this muscular young female half elf with a wild look in her eyes, getting ready to climb the pole.
Nice.
They climb one and they make another big leap. They almost get to the top before losing their grip and falling back down to the ground. Oh, another one down. But that's okay. The greasy pole has claimed many lives. But are you going to be the one to top this one? All right, who's next? And they're going to look out and they're just going to point, you, a will tamer.
God damn it.
What's your name?
Seffi.
Steffi, are you ready to claim this pole for yours?
Oh, God.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Is your character based on Sephiroth?
Yes.
I want you to look very closely at the character art and then answer that question.
I just got
yourself.
it.
Oh my God, it took you that long?
Yes!
Not from the doorway.
I like was walking to the kitchen. I grabbed a napkin because I was like, I'm getting my calzone everywhere. God damn it. I was like, wait.
For how many episodes in? And you saw the character before we even went live?
You literally have a one wing. Oh my god, I'm so mad.
It's
Nobody
literally
knows yet.
pauldrons are literally Sephiroth's pauldrons.
The wing y'all in character y'all don't know about the wing yet, okay? Oh fuck. How tall is this fucking thing?
This thing is pretty tall. You would probably need to make some acrobatics checks to climb up.
Okay, but I still need to know how tall feet wise it is. Because I'm allowed to use magic on myself.
I believe you said 45 earlier.
Did I even say a number?
I think you did. I think you said 45.
I wasn't paying attention.
I mean, you could have made it up, but I'm pretty sure you said 45. Fairly certain it was 45. 45-foot tall pole is erected.
I did. Yes. It is 45 feet tall.
How much? How far do? I need to roll, and I want to get up at least 20 feet first.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, acrobatics.
Are you using a spell on yourself?
Not yet.
Okay.
At 20 feet, I will. That is, I shit you not, an at 20.
That is a pass.
Which means I'm going to fail next time I roll this dice.
Oh, look at them. They've made it up a little bit. Can they reach the top? Will they be able to untie that knot?
Was they at 20 feet?
Roughly.
I'm going to go one more time.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a spell.
Make me another sorry.
Acrobatics?
I completely misread my own notes. Make that an athletics check.
Oh, thank fucking God.
At disadvantage.
I want acrobatics.
At disadvantage? Oh, because of the grease.
It is greasy.
Ooh.
It is slippery. It is
Okay, so-
lubed up.
16 and a 12, plus 7, 8, 9, 19.
19, that passes. Oh,
Once
they're
I
almost
hit-
to the top, y'all.
Once I hit that, I pop Blessings of the Raven Queen, and I reach the top.
Does that teleport you, flight? What does that specifically do?
It's teleporting me 30 feet.
Absolutely. You teleport to the top. And now you must make the DC for the acrobatics check to untie the knot.
Okay.
Or no, it's a DC. It's a dexterity check.
Dexterity?
Dexterity check.
Okay, it's a flat. Is it disadvantage or regular?
Regular.
Okay. 11? I'm gonna say that probably doesn't do it.
It doesn't do it.
Damn
And
it.
you see, you're struggling with the knot. You could try to stay on top or fall back down.
I'm gonna try and stay on top.
All right, I need you to make me that disadvantage athletics roll.
No.
Seems like
Bullshit.
things are getting slippery near the top. Will they be able to take this to the climax? Will they be able to win? Let's see.
So if the knot is untied, then like nobody else gets a chance and it's just over?
Well, no one's won yet.
17.
17 is a pass. You managed to stay on top. Go ahead and make me that.
I only
dexterity check.
rolled a 10. I feel like if I roll lower than an 8, I'm probably fucked on that. I rolled a number fucking 11.
That's not going to do it. Are you going to try to stay up again or fall down?
I'm going to try saying one more time.
Go, Seffi,
Make me
go!
that Disadvantage athletics. Having difficulties there. The anticipation
Fuck you, disadvantage.
is killing me. I
rolled a nat
know.
20. I rolled a nat 20 and a 14. So 14 plus 7, whatever the fuck that is. That's 21.
That's enough to stay on top.
But it was a nat 20 originally. What does a 15 do? Does a 15 succeed?
A 15 does succeed as you untie the knot. Oh, we have a winner. Look at that. She is around. Looks like they won a potion of climbing. Give a big round. But can anyone do it faster?
Wow.
I'm gonna slide down the pole.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Aw, just a slide.
That's where the
I'm not trying
acrobatics
to
came
do
in.
See,
What'd you get?
one
Nat 1. Roll me a d6.
the dice has betrayed me. I got 5.
Take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's mean.
You could have been a lot meaner. You were 45 feet up.
That's true.
It should be 46.
Don't give him the idea, Evelyn.
Well, let's see here. Steffi, you are in the lead, making it to the top, staying up there for, it took you 3 attempts to untie? Yes, 3 attempts. You will win unless someone can beat that number. Who would else would like to give it a shot? Looks around. You, Moral. And they point over to this half orc, who looks over and goes, "I've got this. I'm gonna show you all." Barrel runs towards the pole, climbs up it with claws, just gripping into the side of it, reaches the top, and immediately just falls back down. It's slippery. It's harder than it looks, y'all. I promise.
I throw a tomato.
Throw a tomato across him. He goes, I used to be part of the royal guard, so I earn some respect.
Oh, you did? I throw another one.
He stands up, comes over, and goes, "We got a problem."
I'm going to intervene now, and place my hands on his chest. Be like, no problem here. Greasing him up.
Freezing him up.
All right, and points at Fitz.
Just
Then you
competitive
next.
rivalry.
Okay. I take off my quarterstaff and I thrust it at the orc. And I go, hold this.
Takes it, just throws it onto the ground. And I need you to make me a athletics check with disadvantage. Just climb that pole.
Well,
Oh,
Your best stat, right?
yeah. Like actually the thing I'm actually best at in on my character sheet for sure.
Yeah.
Because I messed up right at the beginning, can I play off like, oh, I was just touching it. I
What'd you
slipped
get?
a little bit. I got a nat 1.
And now one.
Yeah, I went, oh. Next,
You, see,
I was like, oops, my bad. Try again.
you start to climb, and you get just barely up, and start to fall down. I need you to make me an athletics check or acrobatics check.
Heard. All right. Heard. All right, that's a 16, I think. Yes.
You managed to fall down gracefully, not taking any damage. The event coordinator looks at Loria and goes, we live by chess rules. If you've touched the piece, then you can't go back.
What if I never took my hands off of it?
Well, you did fall down it. As graceful and as beautiful as that was. Unfortunately, that is 0 points for you.
Always happy to give it my best shot.
Perhaps someone else would like to give it a shot. You, Alan?
I'll try.
Alan, go.
Ooh. I need another
The
good
half
die.
orc grabs the quarterstaff, just tosses it to you, goes, loser, and starts walking away.
I slap his ass. Just kidding.
It bounces up
I'll
and
slap
down.
his ass.
Throw a tomato at the back of his head and turn around really quickly.
I flip him off. I flip him off.
All right, give me that athletics check with disadvantage and tell me what you get.
What is flipping off in Onadbyr?
Flipping off.
Yeah.
17. If it was acrobatics, it'd be higher.
One more time.
You can do it, Alan. You can do it.
Ooh, we got a contestant climbing the pole yet again.
Y'all are gonna fail me. I know it. I know y'all are gonna fail me because my dice hate me.
Are they going
Maybe
to be able
they'll
to
make
meet
it to the top.
unsurmountable odds?
That's a nat 20.
A natural 20, you make it up again. Make me one last roll.
And this is athletics again.
Yes.
Okay.
Still with disadvantage.
Okay, you guys
How
did
Three
a nat
rounds
20?
of athletics checks.
A nat 20 doesn't give you, let you like skip one?
It doesn't
That's
doesn't
crazy.
help. It doesn't make the next one flat. It doesn't.
These games are no joke, huh?
Not this time.
And it's disadvantage.
Sure is.
Yep.
Oh no.
Well, it's a total of 6.
Got a one, didn't you?
I sure did get a nat 1.
Damn.
Can I, seeing as I am a monk and I have slow fall, beginning at 4th level, you can use your reaction when you fall to
Okay.
reduce falling damage. Could I theoretically, since I am, since like the key flowing through my body is slowing my fall, could
I think
I
called focus points now. Sorry.
We're not playing 2024. We're still playing 5e. I would be willing to like even like spend a key point for this. You kind of use slow fall not to fall not to like fall as
Yes.
far.
The answer is
and-
yes.
Cool. I'll even use a key point.
Absolutely. You still need to pass the acrobatics to make sure that you're successful, but it's a
Okay.
pretty low. I don't think you're going to have a problem. The DC
Is
has
that
been 10
one
this whole time.
is
for the falling.
acrobatics flat, or is that one
Yes,
also
flat.
disadvantage? Okay.
You just nat 20 again?
That's a total of 28.
You grip on with all of your strength. You don't fall down. Go ahead and make me that athletics check again with disadvantage.
Okay.
Did you use your little toesies to hold onto the pole?
Yes. That's still not great. That's still a 10.
Not high enough.
Can I continue to slow fall? Just
could
pull
try it
myself,
again.
try to back up. Okay.
Seems like they are having difficulty getting
It's
just
that
over
last
the
5
edge
feet.
to the
It's the
top.
last 5 feet. Okay, that one's a 12 athletics.
So your acrobatics?
Oh,
Athletics?
acrobatics, it would be a 15.
Pass. The athletics check to get up another level is 15.
Okay. Oh, so that was the acrobatics, so that I should have rolled flat. Okay, that's fine. So
Yes.
now I have to roll athletics.
Athletics
feet of,
to go up.
beat a 15, so I have to get a 10 or higher. You guys can get a 10 or higher. I've seen you do it many times. Let's go. That's a 14 plus 5 for a 19 to get to the top.
You get up to the top, and now you need to make me that dexterity check to untie the knot.
And that's just straight dexterity.
Great dex.
Is that flat or disadvantage?
Flat.
Okay. Come on, buddy. 17 plus 5, 22.
You untie the knot very quickly. And it looks like we've gotten someone else that did beat Sephi by 1 round. So it looks like we have a new winner.
Nice.
Anyone else would like to try to top this?
Oh, do I have to make the acrobatics to slide down?
Yes, but you'll be fine.
Still want to roll it. You never know.
Now one.
It's an 18.
Yeah, you're good.
Alan reaches the bottom and like does a little like bow with a little flourish. He's pleased with himself.
Throw off.
As you get to the bottom, you see heads start to turn a little bit towards you, Alan. And you think that they're looking at you, but at first, the rest of your party sees that behind you, King Waldron has walked up to the event.
Uh-oh.
Like, I know I'm a bit of a show off, but there's no need to stare.
Alan.
Mentally, the telepathy in my head. King is behind you.
I turn around, I drop to one knee, and I bow. Very respectful.
There is no need for that pleasantry. We're all friends here.
Yes, Your Majesty. As you say.
Just call me Waldron.
Certainly, Waldron.
How are the games going?
Rather well. Thus far. We've partaken in my friends and I have partaken in a couple. I gestured to the greased up pole next to me. I just did this one.
Do you have fun climbing the pole?
Usually do.
Glad to hear it. Do we have a winner yet?
What does he look like, King Waldron? Do you have a picture?
I do.
Yep.
I think there's one in the player
Brought it
guide.
up last time.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Sorry, I'm forgetful and stupid.
No.
That's a mood.
Brain no worky. Roll dice.
I'm getting it. Give me a second. It's
Just want to know if the king is hot.
See, yeah.
That looks like a frog.
Did you win, my friend here?
Well, not all of the participants have. Yes. I am currently in the lead, winning. Yes.
Oh, is someone going to dethrone you from your position?
Probably. I don't have the best of luck.
He kind of steps up and goes, is there anyone trying to take over for first position? Do we have any takers?
I can give it a shot.
Oh. And we have royalty in the house. Well, nobility, I should say.
Yes.
I would love to sit this. Here, what's your name? And they look at you, Alan.
Alan, Your Majesty.
Please, take a seat next to me.
Sure. And I will sit next to the king.
You sit next to King on it. It kind of leans back and puts up his feet and goes, Now, let's see what you have. Gestures to you, Lord Felt. Take the pull for your own.
Great. So, here's my question, which is, how much is it cheating if I teleport up to the top?
I teleported.
You are allowed to use magic as long as it affects only yourself. But if you teleport to the top, you'll need to be able to grasp it and hold on at least one round before you can untie that knot. If you're going to grab the top.
Let's just... No, that wouldn't be fun. I was like, I could just destroy the pole. Rather than that.
Give it a good honest shot, foe.
I will walk up to it, stare at it, then crouch down, and vortex warp.
You warped the top. The king kind of startles for a second. Alan next to you kind of bumps into you. I'm so sorry.
He does that.
I need you to make me an athletics check with disadvantage to hold on to the top.
Okay.
DC 15.
Okay, come on.
Same as one. Everyone else.
You can do it.
Okay. That's a 14 plus 6, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
You managed to grab on to the top of this pole.
Now for the fun.
Can you untie that knot?
Can I use Mage Hand to assist me?
Is Mage Hand somatic to cast?
I think, yeah.
I believe it is.
I think it is, so I'd have to use my hands to use it. So probably not.
Make it very hard to stay on top of this greasy pole.
See. Yes, vocal and somatic.
Great. Then we're just gonna try, and this is gonna fail because I have nothing in dex.
I need that DC 12 dex check.
Okay. Nope.
No.
Are you going to try to stay on top, or are you going to slide down?
I'll try to stay on top.
All right, make me that DC a 12 athletics disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I thought
Okay.
to stay on top, it was not disadvantage.
I forget, not disadvantaged. Roll a flat.
16 and
That
plus
works.
things.
That's totally fine. You stay on top. Just
This will be the only
firmly
other
mounted
time.
on top of this pole.
Maybe not.
Well then.
My hooves wrapped around it. My skirt's getting much more greased up as I'm holding onto this.
Go ahead and make me that acrobatics check. The king's gonna lean over. Quite a show, this one.
Yes, he does love to put on a show. Actually, Your Majesty, I've been trying to.
Hold on, it looks like he's about to untie the knot.
15?
15 is high enough.
15. I have no dexterity.
That is enough to untie it. Roll me that DC 10 acrobatics to climb down.
I want to be happy for you for doing well, but I'm mad because I was winning.
Okay. This is gonna go well. That's a 2.
Roll me a D6.
That's a 1.
1. Take 1 point of damage.
It's because he has to be a showman as he's coming down, so he's like sliding backward, like holding it. And he's sliding down, laying down. He actually misjudges when he lands.
I reach out a hand. Do you need some help?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. But I do concede that I had to use my magic to assist me in gaining this, whereas my friend here was able to do it on their own. Therefore, I will concede to you.
Lori goes, whoa, we've never had anything like this happen. Such generosity. Well, they hand you, Alan, a potion of climbing. Here you go, and congrats on your win. And the king
Thank you.
will slowly clap and go, very good job.
Are you sure about this, Phil? A win's a win.
A win is what you make. You were the more impressive one.
I would take the win, Alan.
All right.
Mentally,
Thank you.
in your head, I use, you have your chance with the king.
Your Majesty, Waldron.
Quite a show. I do say I love good shows.
Yes. I actually have been attempting to get an audience with you.
Have you gone to the theater? They have some
I
really
have
good
not.
shows there too.
I must visit at some point, certainly.
Sorry, I'm losing focus. It's just such a great day, and I'm so excited.
Yes, the games are truly incredible.
Oh, and
I've
my
been-
darling princess has been such a sweetheart.
Yes,
They've been enjoying the games.
a lovely young woman.
Yes, the
Isn't she?
princess.
So
The princess.
My
We.
darling Athena.
Yes, Athena. She was. There was rumors that she was going to try creating some games of her own.
Such a
Brilliant
kind heart.
mind.
Always trying to be innovative and think of new things to do. And
Yes, so very clever. Alan is
speaking-
actually not from around here, and quite frankly, has never been to the theater here.
Yes, I'm quite new to Onadbyr. As I said, I've been trying to gain an audience with you. I am from the Stonefist Monastery in the Shandar Mountains.
yes, I heard
And I've
rumors
been-
about you trying to gain an audience with me, and I'm so sorry. I just haven't
Yes,
had a lot of time.
my monastery has sent me as ambassador.
Which monastery is that?
The Stonefist Monastery,
And where are they?
in the Shandar Mountains, quite far to the north.
And what do they provide? Do we provide to them?
Intelligent, smart answer
can make
that
it up.
Evelyn doesn't know the answer to. Intelligent. Yes. The Shandar Mountains provides a lot of clay for which has a variety of uses, but
You see from the caravan that let me get the name correct. I don't want to mess up the name. Queen Laurencia waves out the window. Goes, darling, we must be going. The Battle of the Champions is soon to set. And the king looks and goes, I'm so sorry. This does sound quite insane. You know, I'm going to head over to the Battle of the Champions. And it is really hard to get into my schedule. But if you are seeking an audience with me, if you perhaps are to win the Battle of the Champions, the winner does get a one-on-one audience with me. It is your best chance. Otherwise, it might be months from now. I'm not sure how long you have.
yes. Then I will enter and hope for the best.
I'm sure
Thank
did
you.
great. You climbed
Thank
that
you,
pole
Your
well.
Majesty. Thank you. Your time is greatly appreciated, Your Majesty, and I hope to be able to speak with you further on matters of my ambassadorship.
Absolutely. And he goes to shake your hand.
And I shake. I give him my greasy hand.
He shakes it and he doesn't wince. He just takes ownership of the fact that this is just a situation. And he kind of just
I
like
try to
flicks
wipe
his
it
hand.
on my pants first.
Like he flicks his hand off afterwards, like not like embarrassing, but just like it is what it is. And he goes, absolutely a pleasure. And to everyone, enjoy the games. And he will head back to the garage.
I bow. Well, that was unexpected. Fel, thank you again.
Wow, compared to him, Fel, you're almost a delight.
I delight in many ways.
Have you ever had a normal conversation, or does this always happen?
Yes.
I kick some of the grease that's on the ground and I grumble to myself.
As Fel is like rubbing all of the grease along his body.
I'm actually gonna say, could you prestidigitate me?
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
Stupid noble and his stupid good looks and his stupid charming attitude and his stupid magic and his stupid...
That's you good?
I'm fine. Let's go to the Tournament of Kings so we have a competition to win. Or whatever.
And
Thank
as
you.
you say that, you hear the captain, Loria, who is taking part of this spin, goes, that's all, everyone. Let's head over to the Battle of the Champions. It's going to happen soon. Are you guys excited? I always love watching the Battle of the Champions. And they say that the king partakes every year. So this will be a sight to see. Come on. Let's go.
The king himself?
I'm sorry to beat the king to get an audience with the king.
Oh, sign me the fuck up.
Correct. The last battle is always against the king. The Battle of the Champions, from what I remember, is not to the death.
I hope not. Jesus.
That'd be rough.
What in the Hunger Games is going on here?
Have you prepared?
It's a fight lasts until one of the combatants forfeits or is defeated and kind of like gives up, basically.
I'm assuming you are going to let us do this with full health.
Depends. Do you have time to heal?
I don't know. I'd like to take a short rest. Do we have an hour?
You guys have a little bit. You guys can short rest before you get there.
Great.
And you guys
Anything bad?
will set off to the Battle of the Champions. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
No! I want to beat people up.
I want to try my best to win and
beat the king
inevitably
up?
fail.
I can only imagine if Alan gets at the end. I'm so sorry about this. It's the game.
Well, no,
I
he
still want
wouldn't
an audience, though.
He wouldn't apologize. He's not going to apologize for playing the game.
Oh, I also have to give Kieran a big greasy hug after finishing.
God.
Oh, you did great. You're so oily. Alrighty.
Thanks, please.
So with that, we're going to end today's episode. And we're going to head off to record After the Roll, which you can get by going to our Patreon and signing up to get access to our After the Session conversations, where we talk about what we thought about the session, our deepest desires, and secrets that you don't get to know about.
Who's your Patreon subscriber?
Unless you're a Patreon subscriber, which then I love you. Let's see, y'all. Let us go to this place because they look dope. So we're gonna head off. As always, remember to be kind, to love one another, and we will see you very soon.
Bye-bye.